Hi all. Right, this is part 2 of Obsession extended play Lambton. Is it Lambton? Lambton Worm. Solo opponent. Lambton? I don't know. I think that's right. It's the one that's going to. I keep looking at that number and thinking, no way, I'm not going to get anywhere near that. But I like a challenge, so we'll have a go at it, and then I might come back and try it again. I've just come straight back because I do have a bit more time, but I didn't give myself my reputation. It seems I don't think so anyway. I think I caught the bit. And now the cook. It's when I worked out that the cook not only, because then I started thinking, no wait, she was there to up the, so that reputation 2 lady could come along the event, the activity. But she does both. She gives the reputation and that. So I don't think I'd gave it. So I'm taking it now. Hopefully that's right. I've not watched back the full part. I generally do that with my videos before I upload them in case I do something really wrong or say something offensive or other things have happened where my wife's appeared and said something that shouldn't be aired to an audience and things like that. Okay, right, moving on. Okay, we've moved into the village fair. Like I say, I've moved that's how I leave things, so I moved that on, and now we're going to pass actually, aren't we? Yeah. I was looking, we've got 4 guests. How did that happen? I'm pretty sure we still want to pass anyway, because we want to pass and hire. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to look at what is it? The hall boy and the head housemaid? Head housemaid? Is it? But anyway, let's go through the pass procedure. So we're going to use this. So this one's for the upstairs, downstairs. It's slightly different to the other one. I think I've got it here somewhere. Or is it on the back of that? No, it can't be, because that's a normal one there. And the big difference is you don't get the option to hire where you do there. I think that's that's the only difference, isn't it? Everything else is the same. So, but it's kind of huge, to be honest. Because you generally want to hire, like I've said, at least once in a game. And the fact that you can wait until you're going to pass to do it, because you're going to pass at least once in the game too. I think in an extended play, you're probably going to pass twice at least, maybe even a third. Yeah, something like that. Maybe that feels like about right. Anyway, right. So we're going to pass. So we're going to refresh our service. So this isn't a rotate. It's base. Yeah. Well, we're refreshing then. I had nothing to worry about. Was I worried? Well, so they're all coming along rather than. I was thinking that the cook and the useful man were going to be there, and I wasn't going to be able to use them both. But I think it was only the useful man I needed to use. However, it's a passing turn. So we refresh service. We're going to reclaim our deck, so we get all our cards back. I mean, I'm looking there. I don't normally pass and still have 4 guests in my hand, but just wondering if that's right. I think, the other reason to be doing it is to be using the butler's room to flip that into a 3. To flip that into 3, which then wins us the service. That was, I knew there was a plan. So, let's just do it. Okay, so we get all our cards back. And, I'll just set them off to the side, and they're going to start gathering up a bit, obviously. Wait just now. Right, so we've got our guests. I generally have a way of sort of setting them out, but I've just laid them out there randomly, really. Well, apart from the family are up there. And then we've got 6 other guests that we can have. This one not so good, but yeah, we'll work on that. So that's the second part of the passing. And then observe round track event. Okay, so a round track event is the village fair. And we have the private study turned into the village fair. And it basically says all these wee cards are great, tell you what's what. Yeah, village fair. Village fair. Players who have flipped the private study tile receive 2 reputation and £300. Right, but we need to look at the useful man again. Place the useful man on the private study at the beginning of a village fair round. At the beginning of a village fair round. Okay. I thought I was able to do this, but at the beginning he was. Surely I'm still can use them. Just the way it says it at the beginning of a. Oh, step 2. Yeah, it's got in brackets step 2, which is. Well, the problem is we're passing rather than doing the order of play. So step 2 there is round track, monument, and blah blah blah. Whereas we're doing it here, which is observe the round track event. Yeah, I think that works. I don't see that there's a problem in that. Anyway, so yeah, we can play some. And if we've got the study flip, which we have, we're going to get £500. If it wasn't flipped, we'd get £200. So, no. Yeah, because we're passing then. Next round's a courtship. Yeah, okay. So I think that's okay. Let me know if I've got that wrong. And it was before, while he was still in expended service. I can't see that being the case. Surely it's after you've rotated yourself. You know, even if I wasn't passing, surely it would be after rotating your service. It's just it says at the beginning of the round. Okay, well we'll take a chance. We'll get this right. So and then we get £500 because he's there. So we'll take that, and we also get 2 reputation, which I think is going to bump us up to level 2. Right, that's just a flip over, isn't it? Yeah. So up to level 2, so that's good. Although, again, having the cook, no issues there. The highest level rep we've got is 3. So, but I suppose if the cook's not available, I think when you've got service quarters, it makes things so much easier. Although I'm still sure I'll get caught out at some point and say, oh no, I needed that and I needed that. And as you get heavy later into the game, when there's multiple, some of these guests want two servants to go with them, it becomes tricky. Well, I suppose that's where we're getting at now, is what we're going to do regarding hiring. So we've done the round track event with no monuments or service hall. So next bit is collect £200, or we could refresh the builder's market. Is it worth a look? I think it's okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we lost, what was it? We lost the music room or the drawing room or the smoking room. It was one of them. We lost that. These are close to be going, well, yeah, we've got a brushing room. This is interesting. I'd like to get that. I'm not paying £800 for it though, but obviously once we get into courtship, the AI doesn't roll in the courtship round either. So there's only one more AI roll to possibly remove it. Now, okay, that could happen, but so be it. So I don't think I want to shuffle that away, because the underbutt was pretty useful as well. He may perform any male service role except the useful man. So yeah, I'd be buying that. And 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, I need 5. Does that turn into anything better than a 1? Oh no, it doesn't flip, that does it? Sorry, my bad. Admittedly, I'm not overly fussed. Well, I mean, I should be looking at probably this as a money generating. It's level 3. Now, it's a useful man that can satisfy the tile reputation, isn't it? Yeah, it is. To decrease the prestige rating of that tile by 1. So it can only move it by 1. So yeah, we could get the kennels and be able to use it with the help of the useful man, obviously. And then, like I said, the English Garden's not bad. None of the things there are helping us with objectives, right? But well, we lost the first tile that they took. Well, I'm trying to find out what drawing room it was, which was for this. But well, yeah, things happen. So yeah, I think I take the 200 rather than refresh the market. Okay, so I'm going to collect another 200. So we've got 700. Yeah. So that's good. And then, and we can still shop at the end of the passing turn as well. So, yeah, I may well be looking at that Hillside Kennels. I just hope I don't move that butler's pantry into a play. You can know. This is, yeah, that's just in the lap of the gods, isn't it? And then, oh, no, I can't collect the 200. Sorry, my bad, because I want to hire. Right, okay, I'm cheating. That's fine. I don't, it's gives you the option of the 3. For some reason, I had it in my head that you either done that or that, and you also got that. That's not the case. Right, it's £200 or hire servants or refresh builder's market. Right, so we're clearly going to hire 2 servants. So we need to use the butler's room. So that needs to come out of there. And we need to do this as an activity. And we need the butler, obviously. Who's available. And then hire 2 servants from the supply. Okay, so who are we going to get? Right, what I want to do is I want to check up on what the hall boy does and the head housemaid. And then we also then maybe need to look at our guests and think what... Yeah, I'll maybe set them into kind of gender, arrange them gender-wise. Yeah, so that's pretty even, isn't it? It's an even split. 3 men, 3 ladies, 2 that require valet, 2 ladies that require ladies' maids, and the other 2 do not. So there's nothing to really take from that as such. Okay, I still want to let me find out about this hall boy, what he does. Well, hall boy, let's read it together. Choose 1. Place a hall boy on any gentry card, including family, with a money favour to increase it by £100. Okay, that's pretty good. Or substitute the hall boy for the butler on a guest card, where the butler is an essential servant. Substitute the hall boy for the butler on a guest card where the butler is an essential servant. So that's a guest that's looking for the butler, but you can use the hall boy instead. Okay, there's not a lot of them, but there are some higher up ones. Substitute the hall boy for a footman on the carriage house tile. Well, we've not seen that yet. I had that in my last game, actually. And it either increases or decreases the amount of guests that you by 1 that you need for the activity by 1. So that's that. Then the head housemaid. Choose 1. Place the head housemaid on any gentry card or activity tile with an invite favour to permit the player to screen guests. Ah, yeah, okay, I remember that now. So that's really good. So yeah, so any invite you can screen. thing is, we've got two ladies in our estate. I don't know. Estate, I suppose, that can screen casual guests. And it's not so much a concern to screen prestige guests. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's obviously good as well. But you're wanting to screen the casual guests if you can. And the other one, substitute head housemaid for the housekeeper on a guest card with where the housekeeper is an essential servant. Similar to the hall boy, I suppose. I want to say that's more... I could be wrong. I think some of the prestige guests probably do require the butler and a valet, and this one, the head, require the... What's her name? The housekeeper and a lady's maid. Some of them want the two, so I suppose that takes for them. Right, so we're getting to get two servants. Now we can pick anybody else as well, apart from the under butler, but we're hoping to still get him as well. And the under butler can, well, actually the under butler could be the hall boy then as well, couldn't it? Because it says it can't. Yeah. So maybe we don't care about the hall boy. I mean, okay, I've still got a dice roll that could take this butler's pantry away. So yeah, I think I might take the head housemaid. And what else then? Now we've got the brushing room, so footmen can be valets. So we take a footman? Yeah, we're better taking a footman over a valet then, because they can be either or. And remember, you can't have more than one of each. That cook shouldn't really be there because we start with the cook, but it's either that or another lady's maid. But remember, the head housemaid. Sorry, the house. Get muddled up with them. What is it? What's the housekeeper? Sorry, housekeeper's the red one, isn't it? She can actually be a lady's maid as long as there's no lady's maids available, innit? Provides activity service. There we go. Provides activity service tiles, caters to elite guests cards, and may serve as a backup lady's maid. Now, it doesn't tell you that there, but I think if we look in the rules, she where would I see that about in the rules? Maybe I need maybe not the rule book, the actual glossary thing, I think. Hang on. Yeah, page 13, housekeeper. It's great, the detail it gives you in this as well. It tells you about them, that's good stuff to read, actually. Where are we? The housekeeper may also function as a lady's maid when short-handed, but only if a lady's maid is unavailable. Like the butler and under butler, she is a loyal servant who cannot be lured away by another player. We're only playing solo, so... I'm here just under butler then. Where's he about? Page 24. So let's see what it says in here. 23 grand. Sorry. 24 under butler. When the under butler becomes available, he may be used in any male service role regardless if one of those male servants is available. So he's not the same. Note the under butler cannot be recruited. It doesn't say there, but it says it on the tile then. So, mind you, it shows it on the tile there. Except useful man. So, doesn't say it in the actual rule. But So it seems like he could be the hall boy, and then we could benefit from that. So yeah, so I think it makes sense that we take these two then, yeah. The head housemaid and a footman. And yeah, quite handy to have a backup footman as well, because so these go expended service. That is excuse me. That is our hire servants action done. So now we can shop, and well, we've got £500. So what are our options? I think it's only going to be the kennels, isn't it? I think we should take it though, because we need to get, yeah. And in actual fact, hang on, if we take it, damn, it's a -1 on its front side. That's annoying. Because they're only at a 1 for season 1 on Sporting, so that was one of the ones we were winning. That's cheeky. So if we take the Hillside Kennels, we're going to be sitting at 1 and we'll be able to tie that one. And I'd like to be able to be winning both service and Sporting. So we've got 2 chances of winning one of the Fairchilds. I'll just keep my money then. There's nothing else I can buy, so unless I start burning reputation. Wait a minute. Ooh, yeah, see, sometimes you just need to think about that a little. It's not great though, is it? What is that? And I've used the useful man as well, so I can't get the discount. Just looking at the cabinet, it's 700. I've got 500. So that would be, 4 rep I'd burn. It's just that the cabinet is 4 points, right? We're at -2, and they are at a -1. So it would end up, we would be winning in 3 categories if we'd done that. But a 4 rep, it's taking us back down into the first level of reputation again. I'm not sure. And the cricket field, that's a -1 as well, so that's going to lose us out on Sporting as well. I'm not going to go to the pantry because that's hopefully going to hit the service, the reserve. I mean, it might not. It might get caught, and that'll be that. English Gardens 800. That's too much. Tempted by the cabinet, mind you. I think I'm going to do this. I think if I'm going to stand a chance getting at this 327 base points, might have to do something a bit radical. So it's £700 for the cabinet of curiosities. It's just a shame I didn't have the useful man, but then he gave me an extra £200, so I can't. No, nothing else here. It's just the useful man, isn't it? The cook. I could have used the cook, can't I? I still could have used the cook for the reputation, can't I? I was thinking that the cook and the useful man were going to be in the servants' quarters, wasn't I? But I was forgetting we were passing and refreshing service, so I might just sneak away. I know it's slightly out of place, but again, no new information, so I think Well, I've got to be careful though. You don't want these two ending up in there every turn. And in particular, we're going to have the head housemaid in there as well now. It would give me that one extra rep, which I'm contemplating burning 4 of it away now. I'll just take a chance with it. Yeah, I think I will. And yeah. Well, I suppose if I sat and worked it out what I was going to do next turn, that would be more sensible, Grant, wouldn't it? Probably a front parlour. 2 ladies. Well, there you go, Grant. There you go. Because remember, she not only gives you the 1 rep, she actually allows higher level reputation guests to come along. And just thinking about this lady here who needs a 3. Well, I'm just about to drop back into 1 territory again, and she allows to add any male guests as well, which would be a little bit of a boost. I think I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave the cook then, because I think that'll be my next play. I'll be the front parlour. Okay. Well, are you going to do it? Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so 500 I've got as cash. However, I need 700. Oops, sorry. I need 700, so we can go to our special actions. You can see them there. It's 2 rep per 100, and you can do that as many times as you want. So I need 200. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 200. However, we're oh, that looks horrible. This is pretty much back at the beginning. Is that silly, Grant? It feels like it is now when I see that. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's take a chance. We'll see if it'll work. Yeah, it might not, but okay. So I'm going to buy that. These are going to drop down. We're going to get a replacement at the £800 slot. And we're going to get the stateroom. Yeah, well, that's a nice, interesting one as well. I'll tell you what, if I was able to get my hands on that, we might be able to challenge that 36-point final prestige total for the AI. Because these are bound to, this is bound to be about 7 or 8 on the back, is it not? Yeah, it's 8 on the back. However, reputation of 6, you've just dropped down to 1.2 reputation, Grant. Oh, good. Right, okay, well, we've done it. Right, so that's us shopped, so we can clear things up here now. Sorry, get zoomed out a bit. You can see things. So these 2 go in here, expended. The butler's room flips. That's given us our 3 points in that now. And yeah, we just need the AI to have a roll and see what they're going to do. Trying to avoid that glare. Right, what we getting? A 7. Well, that's value tile. Cause that stateroom's away then, isn't it? It's no monument, so it's going to pick the cheapest prestige tile that's there, and yeah, there's only 1. Not so much for that, but you know what? Butler's pantry is alright. English garden's still there, which I think's probably pretty decent for us as well. Again, nothing along the objective front. Oops, sorry. Right, let's get another tile out here for that. We get our first monument. Not a bad time to be getting at. I just spent all my money. Well, maybe it is a bad time to get in. And it's £900. It's not a bad one, that, though, because that's only a plus 100, isn't it? Yeah, it's not worth as many victory points, so it's worth 5. I think the other ones are maybe worth a bit more. And that counts towards the... I mean, they count towards the sporting, don't they? Or do they? Yeah, that's where they go, isn't it? So they must do. Okay. So that's us done with the turn. Let's move on. Right, so now we're into our first courtship. So we'll do that. I'm going to have to wrap things up shortly, actually. Other things happening. So I might actually just either pause it or... yeah, if I stop it now. Well, we'll do our courtship. I'm curious to see what happens there. Right, we can put that away. So what we want... Well, he's got... I'll look at his and I'll tell you what I've got. He's got 3 in essentials. We've got 0. So he's winning in essentials. He's got 2. We've got 3 in service. So we're winning in service. He's got 5. I've got 2 in estate. So he's winning there. This is where we took our gamble. He's got -1 in prestige. And we were sitting at -2. But then we took the cabinet, so we're now sitting at 2 winning prestige, which is quite nice. Does the front power just turn into a 2 when it flips? Yeah, I thought it did. It's just that looking ahead to the second season, flipping that to a 2 would then mean we're sitting at 6 in prestige, but it's still less than his 8. Anyway, we're first season, Grant. Let's concentrate on first season. And then sporting, obviously we wanted to be winning that. He's a 1, we're a 2. So we're winning in 3. We don't want to see essentials or estate. Okay? So we're going to draw one of the theme cards. And hopefully it's not one of them. Okay. Excellent. Right, this is what didn't happen in my last game. And I suffered badly. So we've got service. He's sitting at a 2. We've got 1, 2, 3. We win. We get a victory point card, which is pretty good for our prestige guest. So we'll keep hold of that somewhere. Yeah, I kind of run out of space for things. And we get to have one of the Fairchilds join us for this season. Yeah, it's generally always a case that the lady's better. Just sometimes you want that extra rep. And not just that, the young lady of the house can accompany him and get the benefit. That's probably one that comes to me a bit more. Because if she accompanies him on an activity, she not only gets the casual guest, she adds 2 rep. So it's bringing 5 rep along. However, the 2 rep here and the prestige guest. And like I say, we've got a mixture. All our gentry are mixed amongst. We've got the same amount of ladies as we have gentlemen. So, I'm thinking what I'm going to do next is going to be 2 ladies. Yeah, I'm going to use her right away, am I? So, yeah, I'm going to take Lady Elizabeth, Miss Elizabeth Fairchild. Okay, good stuff. Well, that's a good start. And just to keep in mind, we've got service to start with. Their finish in service is 5. We're sitting at 3 at the moment. We're hoping to get the butler's pantry, which is not going to get taken away now. It's going to sit in the reserve at a cost of £400. So, yeah. And this will score at the end. When we get to the last season anyway, it'll score whatever the 3 that are there, the 4 that are there, it'll score. you've got to think that they're going to get an estate or a prestige in one of them though, so I'm going to have to build, well, I suppose the fact I've took that cabinet, it was a wee bit annoying that stateroom going though, because that could have built on it a bit more, you know. Anyway, okay. So, and finally we need to also discard an objective card. So yeah, we've not really done anything with them as looked at any of them yet, have we? It's nothing really happening, is there? Smoking room and drawing room, well, we lost the drawing room, I think it was. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. That was silly. Excuse me. I was no way I was going to take 2 valets, so. However, if I was to hire again, maybe, because I don't really need anything else, that would then make this maybe possible as well then. Does that mean you should just discard this maybe? The fact that we've lost the drawing room, there's nothing else there. Yeah, let's do that. You know, I dare say there is still a risk that might bite me, but okay, I'm going to discard that. Okay, right, I'm going to take a break for now, but yeah, I'll probably just pause this and hopefully add a bit more to it either later or tomorrow. As usual, I like to finish by moving that on. However, when we do that, we begin service tile reserve, so I'll deal with that first as well. And that means that the brushing room and the butler's pantry go into the reserve. And these slide along. I did always wonder at first if you were putting multiple tiles back in, that you might try and sort them in order, but I don't think that's the case. I'm sure I looked it up. I think it's only when you do a refresh. I just get the feeling I'd maybe read it somewhere that, because we could have maybe removed 3 or 4 tiles there and shoved them all down, and then, you know, you could draw the first tile you draw as a monument, and then it would go in there and it'd be quite cheap. So I think it's right though. I think we still just refill as normal. Let me know if I've got that wrong though. So the first one is flower room. Right, it's not a match. That's okay. Flower room's alright. Again, nothing objective wise. English garden. Right, that's a match. Well, that's pretty bad. Well, I don't know. I think I'd quite like to get that, that's all. It looks quite a good tile. Huh? Right, still looking for one more. West Terrace. 3 family. Ooh. Okay, flips into family discussion. May discontinue the society of an acquaintance fallen into disrepute. Oh, it's like get rid of somebody. 6 points, mind you. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, I'll just leave that for now, and like I say, I know where I'm at there, so when I come back I'll rotate service, etc. And we'll move on with the next round. Okay. Right, probably not till tomorrow, but I'll add it onto this bit, because that's only 38 minutes, and the last one was an hour and 40 or something. So, okay, right, I'll be back tomorrow at some point. Cheers. Hi all. Right, back with, well, it's the second half of part 2, isn't it? Obsession, trying to defeat the Lambton worm. 327, that scares me every time I look at it. Yeah, I'm not awful sure what my best score has been actually. I kind of look back over the numbers, I suppose. Because I think I have played this. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't played the extended play of this. Oh, anyway. Yeah, just glancing at a couple of things before I clicked record there, and well, I was looking at the market thinking, right, what is it I'm looking for next, and then remembering we've got the butler's pantry there, although it's now in a safe area, you know, these can't go away from there now, so it's going to be sitting there and it's going to cost £400. throughout the rest of the game, okay, it gives me an under butler, but is there a mad dash rush for that? No. And then I started thinking, well, look, we've got a big game trophy room here. We'll get a monument and start. I mean, we really need the the reputation to be moving now after what we've done getting the cabinet. It's not terribly expensive, 700. So kind of think I thought, well, is that doable? And then I'm looking down here thinking, why have we not got? Oh, we were going to buy the Hillside Kennels. That would have given us £300 to run that activity. However, we didn't take it so that we guaranteed a win there in the sporting. So might be more realistic to try and get the 300 to buy that, to then tick that down another spot. I mean, obviously there's another dice roll to get by with that. We've got a full set of guests, so everybody's here. We've not done anything because we just passed, haven't we? And we've got a nice set of servants now. We've got the head housemaid. Is it head housemaid? And what else do we get? Yeah, we got another footman. So it kind of looks okay, I think, but 327 points. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, reputation's not good, but we knew that was going to be. So can we maybe get 300 and try and get this Hillside Kennels so that we can then run that the next turn? What have we got coming up? An objective card draw. Yeah, and then there's another village fair before the next courtship. Okay. Right, so, well, I think the plan was to go front parlour next, wasn't it? That's the only one that's available that we've not done. No, that's not true. We've got the morning room as well. But I think we need to get this rep moving now. So, yeah, definitely. I think. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna start the turn then. Yeah, I moved the marker on as always. Always do that, and then we've populated the Builders Market Reserve with the service tiles, and so now we're going to rotate service. So these come along. Let's make sure they don't. There's that many of them now. So rotate service, round track. There's nothing. We don't have any monuments or servants hall. So host activity. I think we're going for the front parlour. Yeah, I think reputation needs to move. That's 2 ladies, so just glancing down here. Yeah, that's right. We're hoping to maybe bring her along if we can. Yeah, I've got the cook. I'll double check the cook again. Place the cook on our activity tile to increase reputation by 1 and to optionally permit guests with prestige ratings 1 to 2 levels above family's reputation to 10. Yeah, that's really good, isn't it? So it's just we've got we've got Elizabeth Fairchild, haven't we? So, ooh, that's nice then. That's nice. Right, okay. Let me, again, reserve the right to change this if while going through it, I find that it's not looking as good as I think. So hopefully a front parlour for some whist. And so we need 2 ladies. Yeah, so here's my thinking here. Okay, right. Well, nothing better than using her right away because it's not been the first time I've being able to use one of the Fairchilds, and then, because we're just moved into that round, and I've had it before where I've been able to use. It's unlikely this time because I've got a full set. I just brought all back. I just reclaimed my deck. That's what I'm trying to say. So, but it's not been the first time that I might have got this when I didn't have a full hand, and then being able to bring her back and use it again. Probably, like I say, probably not this time, but it doesn't matter anyway because it's really good. Let's use both of them. Now, we do need two... right, problems. Well, So 2 ladies' maids needed. However, we do need the... Right, I get muddled up with them. We've got head housekeeper. It's housekeeper, isn't it? So we've got the housekeeper here. We've got 2 ladies' maids. And obviously, we've only got 1 lady's maid and the housekeeper. Now, the housekeeper could have stood in for the lady's maid, but we need her for the actual activity. So, and to bring her along, we need 3 reps, and we need to use the cook on that. So that's fine. So I think, like I say, I'm just sort of weighing things out here. I might change my mind. I think I need to put that there to be able to bring her along, like I said. So, and yeah, and I'm hoping we can use the, what is it? Head housemaid. That's the one that allows to, right, substitute the head housemaid for the housekeeper on a guest card where the housekeepers are saying, I can't do that. Damn, see? Because it says guest card, so I can't use her. Yeah, I can't use her on the housemaid here. Yeah, I can't because it actually. Well, let me just double check the rules because just in case. What I'm looking for the upstairs, downstairs. Right, give me a sec. Yeah, no, it doesn't work because it says in the rules, it explains an option where you could use it. The head housemaid may stand in when the housekeeper is a mandatory servant on a gentry card, regardless of whether the housekeeper is available. Place the head housekeeper onto the card's housekeeper icon. Used in this way, the head housekeeper does not screen guests. Well, I'm not trying to put it on a card. I'm trying to put it on a tile. But just to follow that up, there's a wee note that says, if the player has a housekeeper's room service tile, which permits the head housekeeper to additionally stand in for the housekeeper on tiles and for the lady's maid in any role, and again, the head housekeeper does not screen guests. So yeah, I would need to have the housekeeper's room to be able to use her for that, or in fact, I think she could then stand in for a housemaid. So there you go. We're having to rethink this one already. Yeah, that's not good at all because I think I do need to run the front parlour. So hang on, let me take the cook back at the moment because, well, this is only given 2 rep and let me add a male guest, and well, it would let me bring some money into the equation. Probably this guy. So like he would come on and join her, I'm assuming. But we've realised we wouldn't be able to have 2 ladies' maid options. No, we can't. So it's either we don't play this and don't get the gentleman, or we don't play Miss Elizabeth Fairchild. And the only other option, well, we've got the adventurous, which isn't good. That's losing us rep. So, well, actually, no, we've got the lady of the house. I was thinking it's going to be the young lady of the house, but I forgot. We do have a full set, so we could go like that. However, we could just as easily cancel these two out and put Elizabeth along with her as well. Elizabeth gives us 2 rep and a prestige guest. Okay, where was I? Had to pause there for a bit. Yeah, so it's either... So we would get 2 rep and the prestige guest, and that lets you screen casual guests, but we'd be bringing her anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just the fact, I think we were looking to try and get some money, weren't we? Yeah, we kind of want £300 for the Hillside Kennels. That is only £200, Grant. No, we've nothing, have we? No. Ah, dear. Okay, hang on. Yeah, okay, we could do it still and use the useful man from the servants' quarters to make the Hillside Kennels cheaper. Again, that does mean the useful man and the cook are both in the servants' quarters next turn, which kind of scares me a little bit. Kind of panic thinking that I'm going to get caught out and not want that situation. You do kind of feel like I should be using her though right away, but I suppose as long as I'm using it, well, what are we doing? What is the Hillside Kennels? It's 3 gentry, isn't it? So hang on though. It's a level 3 reputation. How much rep are we going to get here? 1, 2. Well, yeah, 3 if we're using the... Oh, no, hang on. The 6, yeah, because of the front power. So as long as we can get to 2, 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we only need 4 rep. So in actual fact, yeah, we don't need to use them for that. Right, okay. Hang on. Let me think this through. Yeah, I think I'm going to want the money and try and get the kennels, I think. I feel like I could have done my other lady's maid though, but right, so it means Elizabeth's not going to get called to this activity, and we are going to just stick with this, I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's try this. So again, well, we do need the cook. So it does mean I'm going to be used the cook and the useful man. And I get the feeling my next turn... Oh, hold on. That's not going to work. Because I'm going to need the useful man to reduce the kennels to a 2. I'm going to need the useful man just now to allow me to purchase this. Then I'm going to need them from the servants' quarter next turn to run the activity. So I'm not going to be able to bring the lady's maid back. So I'm not going to be able to use Elizabeth next turn either. Which feels kind of rubbish. Okay, I think I'm still going to have to go it this way. Yeah. I suppose the other option might have been the morning room. We did consider that, didn't we? We did kind of think that reputation was what we needed, though. And the morning room uses the what's the name? Housekeeper as well. So that doesn't really help us, does it? Well, it doesn't mean it's just 1, 2 or 3 gentry rather than 2 ladies, so it would allow for... Oh, you know what? I'm going to stick with this. This kind of, I kind of feel like it's okay, but it's going to cause trouble, I think, next turn. So I'm going to stick with this. So the cook's along to give us the 1 rep and to allow her to attend because she's 2 levels less than where we're at, and she allows the addition of any male guest, and then that's the other lady that's attendant. Okay, right, and then we need to provide all the service, so we need the housemaid, housekeeper, sorry, and we need a valet. Yeah, and we need a lady's maid. Right, we haven't taken any for the servants' quarters. Yeah, but we need to take we need to take the useful man for the servants' quarters anyway. Right, that's us settled there. So we're going to enjoy favours of £200, and then reputation. Well, we get 3 from the actual activity and 1 from the cook. That's 4. And then we also got another 2 there, so 6 reputation, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's us back up into 2 territory again. And what else are we missing? That's that. Yeah, and we're going to screen a casual guest. So 2 casual guests, pick 1 and lose 1. No, it looks like a no-brainer, that one, doesn't it? Got another adventurous. Well, she does give prestige guest, I guess, but still requires a lady's maid, -2 rep, which we're not really sitting comfortably with, and then obviously -2 points. So I think we're going to have to take that one, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, obviously the prestige guest part's good, but no, I'm going to take her. So I'll put her, and I'll discard this. Okay, so now to buy from the market. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my plan. So we're going to grab the useful man from the servants' quarters. To allow us a £100 discount for the hillside kennels. So 200, we take that. I'll just put him back in expended. We get the hillside kennels. And we sort the market out. Now that makes the monument slightly cheaper as well, like I said. Right, we need a spot to refill the £800. It's going to be, North Library. Yeah, we've no group objectives yet anyway, so get an objective card draw next turn, so get to draw 2 more, so hopefully we can find something within that. Okay, that's me done, and we can clear things up. So these all go, right, keep them separate, they're in the servants' quarters. So we've got quite a lot now expended. These all go away. in the discard, and we flip the front power. And it looks for 3 ladies, and I'll give two reputation. But it's a 2 victory point now, so. Okay. Right, well, onto the AI. Let's glare again. Right, let's roll and see what we get. 10 is, where are we? Position 1. Well, that's okay. In fact, that's really good, because that's just made the monument even cheaper. And we weren't fussed about the cricket. Well, yeah. Not really. I don't. Well, to be honest, it might have been an option. Look at this now, £500 for the monument. That would be good to get. That would make up for the reputation loss that we took, I think. So we've got an £800 to replace with. Sorry, lost my bag. Right, here we go. Oh, another monument. Garden maze, right? It's a sculpture garden one that I've got as a proxy. And it should have the. Was it upstairs, downstairs? It should have the U symbol as well on it, just to confirm. Right, so we've got two monuments now, but I mean, this one's nice. It's also, that would be in sporting, wouldn't it? They do count towards the sporting victory points, don't they? Even when checking for the courtship. I feel like they do. I'm sure that's how I've done it before. I don't know, there's something bothering me about it, just because it says monument, maybe, rather than it says sporting on it, but it is a kind of sporting thing, isn't it? And in a not so nice way. Big game trophy room. Yeah, okay. Right, so that's the AI done its thing. So we're going to move on. I think I can keep going another round yet, because I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen here. I feel like we might be out of place a little bit. So this is an objective card round. So yeah, so can't see us passing, so let's just keep going. We're going to rotate service. So we've got two footmen, the butler and the head housemaid. But we've only got, this is what we've got the choice in the servants' quarters, and there's a lot of stuff in there we'd like to use. So we're definitely going to be missing out something, I think. I think we're going to have to do things differently anyway. So that was rotate service, round track, monument. Well, the round track is objective cards, so we're going to draw 2 more objective cards. Let's see what we get. So reputation bonus, 7 victory points. If we max out, like I say, it's a rep and 9 on the extended game. And yeah, right, okay. Not the best then. I'd like to have had some rooms, like group bonus stuff to be looking for, but and the fact that we're feeling like we're short on ladies' maids doesn't make me feel like trying to achieve that one. So we're not sitting with very good objectives. We could push towards that one right enough. Well, say we didn't start well with reputation, but I'd still like to think, well, I'd hope I can maybe achieve that. Okay, so that was the round track. Now we're going to host activity. So I guess the plan was obviously to go Hillside Kennels, get the £300. I think we want to try and grab that for 500. We've got the the man of the house available to get the 200. We need 3 gentry though, but well, which is doable, but yeah, we can't bring Lady Elizabeth on. Because to run this, we need the useful man, don't we? And then that means that's us use servants' quarters. So we're not even going to be able to use him to get the cheapness. He's getting well used, but So 3, yeah. Even with the servants' quarters, we're a bit of a mess here. Hang on, no, the footmen can act as valets, right? Okay. Right. Well, I think we're going to run this. We need £500. So I think this is the plan, and to be able to run this, we need to grab this. I think you actually place it on in there, so to be able to use it, but I'll put them on there now. It's 3 gentry we're looking for, and that allows us, because we're on 2 rep, it allows us to run this, which is 1 reputation higher than our actual rep. So we want 3 gentry. Well, he's, I think, got to come. Well, actually, he doesn't have to. Hang on. Right, okay. So I was just trying to work out where I'm going next, and if I'm grabbing the monument, which, yeah, I think I have to. I'm kind of hoping the English Garden's going to hang around though, because that would be nice. Because I think we can get up to 3 reputation here, which then might be allow us to run the English Garden. 3 ladies, and this lack of, well, this, at least this one requires just a footman to kick things off. I think I still really want to go for the monument. Yeah. Okay, and then probably going to run the morning room next turn, and with Lady Elizabeth, I hope. Okay. So Hillside Kennels, we want the man of the house for the money, and 2 more. So thinking I'm going to use ham, and we can use the other footman. That's fine, yeah. Because I don't think we're going to need one next turn. Yeah, I mean it's all ladies' maids really, and there's no other service required. So we've got 1 more just gentry in it, yeah. So £100, or yeah, I was thinking about the rep, because that's 1, 2, 1, 2. I could get 1 more rep, or I could get £100. I don't think it matters this turn, does it? On next turn you need to be able to get £300 though. It's all very tight. That's 2, that's 500, that's what I need, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get the money next turn as well. Okay, I guess I'll just bring him along then, I think. So maybe I should show you what I've got in my hand, but strange angle, a bit in the dark as well, the shadow here. Let's say 3 ladies that require ladies' maid, which we can't use. We've already taken from the servants' quarters and this one's rather negative. I thought about the young man in the house for the extra rep, which would take us into level 3, but and then if we used her, it's just a casual get. Ooh, wait a minute though, the housemaid, Grant. Do I not need the money though? Actually, not necessarily, and we would get to screen with this. So let's change that a little bit and have the young lady of the house, because we can then use the head housemaid. Well, is that right? Place head housemaid on any gentry card or activity tile with an invite favour to permit the player to screen guests. Yeah, okay, right, I'm going to go with that. So service is a footman there. We've already got the useful man to enable the activity to actually happen. We're going to use him through the brushing room as a valet for John Ambrose. And we're going to use the head housemaid on here, so that screens her casual guest selection. Okay. Right, service provided. Yeah, I didn't. No, I only drew the useful man from the quarters. That's right. Yeah. So favours are 300 and 200, so 500, which I think we're just about to spend as well. £500. Reputation is 1-2. We don't get that. 1-2 for that. No cook this time, so it is only 2 reputation. And we're going to screen the casual guest, or 2 casual guests. So 2 gentlemen. I'll lay them down here. We'll have a look. Well, no bad things anyway. So, one at level 2 that gives a victory point for £200. They both require a valet. Or this one, £100 and a casual guest. Remember that housemaid, that head housemaid, if she's available, it's nice to be able to. Makes that a bit more appealing, doesn't it? The fact you can screen it. Don't know though. I feel like I'm a bit tied for money. I feel like money's a bit of an issue. We do have the village fair situation, so we are getting the money from that, but I think this time I might just take this guy. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this guy and discard the other one. Okay, I think that's all our favours, isn't it? Yeah. So buy from the market. Yeah, I think we have to. Monument's going to gain us 1 rep every turn, which I think we're going to need. It is going to boost sporting, assuming I've got that right. Maybe I should try and just confirm that. I don't know why I'm thinking it wouldn't count, but yeah, I think I'm just being daft. I'm looking for something that's not there, I don't think. I don't know why I've got something in my head. I think I watched through a little bit of a playthrough recently where I don't think they counted one of them. I get the feeling it was something to do with a monument, but I don't know. Maybe they had got it wrong, but well, if I've got it wrong, then let me know. Yeah, so as far as I'm aware, we count towards that, and that's 7 points. And we're approaching season 2. Well, let's just look at sporting for the AI. And as you can see, sporting isn't great for them until the very last round. So if we get that 7, we're winning there. second season and we're winning the third season already, and you know, we might not even need to worry about trying to get the 14 if things go our way. So yeah, I think I'm going to take this. I think we should. I mean, it's okay. It's not an activity. That's the problem. I'm like thinking, but we do have that morning room to do next turn. And then yeah, there's a gap between that and the village fair. Yeah, I'm not sure in between that. So I'm going to spend 500 and grab this monument. And it goes in there. He's cycled down. And we'll grab something else for the £800 slot. Let's get the bag. And we also need to take that reminder counter as well, to remind ourselves. Right, what we got? Croquet lawn. Low level. Yeah, nothing to get excited about really. Okay, and I'll grab that reminder tile and I'll put it. Where's the best place to put it? Yeah, I think I'll just put it on my servants' quarters here, because once we rotate service, it's after that we would then gain the benefit of the monument, and the monument just gives us 1 reputation every turn, which is nice. Okay, we bought everything done and dusted. We just need to clear up now. So these go expended. Again, a lot of stuff expended. This is how it works though. And these go away. And this flips. Oh, I forgot about that as well. Yeah, I'm forgetting about the actual kennels themselves. They jumped to 4, so in actual fact, that's us on 11 points in sporting. And the AI's total is 14, so, you know, is that croquet lawn, what is it worth on the other side? It's worth 3, 9, 10, 11. So that would, if we did get that and flip it, that would tie us outright. But I don't think we need to worry about that. We'd be happy to see sporting coming up in the second or third season at the moment. Okay, that's it. I'm going to roll for the AI. See what they're going to do. We don't really want them to take English Garden. I quite like the English Garden, but there's a few that are nice there. But I think we need to work on. Well, here's the thing though, I mean, look, these two are kind of scary, aren't they? What does the cabinet flip into? A 7, 9, yeah. There's a lot of numbers to get there. Well, we've nothing prestige in the market right now either. Right, let's roll. 17. Is that not a no purchase movie? No. I think it would have been in the original AI. Yeah. What does it say? 17 position 5. That's a monument, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So garden maze goes away. Keep that separate. And we need another replacement for the £800, which I will get. Music room. Was that the one we discarded? Might have been. But we lost the drawing room or something, wasn't it? Anyway, music room, that's good to see for prestige. Yeah. Their second run of that's 8, we're sitting at 6. Yeah, I'm not so sure we're going to get hold of that though. That would be nice though, because that would take us to 9 just by purchasing it. and that would give us a win there. Anyway, so that was AI moved. Moving on, one. Where we're at 41 minutes. I think we could carry on. We're running out of guests. Well, we're getting some ladies, yeah, because we've got Miss Elizabeth. Right, let's push on. So rotate service, and I'll take my reminder off there. So rotate, and then my reminder kicks in. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. I should be able to remember. Right, so that kicks in, gives us 1 rep, which nicely bumps us up to level 3. Okay, nothing in the round track. So host activity. So level 3. Yeah, we don't have any issues with guests. Oh, of course, the morning room wants the housemaid as well, doesn't housekeeper? Yeah. I get the feeling we're maybe not buying in this turn either. Well, no, we did get that guy. Right. Let's think this through. I think I'm doing that. And I think I'd like to do it with her. So we can have 1, 2, or 3. Can we get an English garden? Problem is, the English garden wants 3 ladies for its activity, which, yeah, I'm not so sure is going to be easily achieved next turn. No, it's not. I just starting to wonder that we maybe should be hiring again. I feel like I could do, to be honest, 2 more ladies' maids, and as we get into some later guests, prestige guests, we're going to need, the fact we've got 3 valets. We forgot about the butler's pantry as well. Well, we didn't forget, but I need to remember it's there. We've technically got 3 valets, but only sort of 2 ladies' maids, and this doesn't really count in that way. So, should we be hiring 2 more ladies' maids, Could I maybe do it on the next village fair, on the next round, and hire? Well, I'm going to have the butler available, so maybe we just pass. To be honest, we've not got many cards left. Right, let's see what you would do. Well, we want to try and get 3 gentry out of this, don't we? So probably this would give us a chance at buying something. I can't bring another lady, can I? No. Yeah, I think maybe if we do this guy and get the 300, and yeah, if we are going to pass next turn, which isn't an awful choice, and it's a village fair. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. So my service, what I would need is the housekeeper, and we're choosing 3 gentry, obviously. Do I want the cook or not? Well, wait just now. Let's need the lady's maid there. We need that there. So that's the only service that we actually need. I mean, I could bring the housemaid to screen the prestige guest. Draw 2, keep 1. Or well, if next time you're going to pass, Grant, it doesn't matter where everybody is, does it? Well, you need access to the no, hang on. It's a village fair. I need access to the butler and the useful man. But that's fine. I could use the useful man this turn and yeah, okay. No. I can only use either the housemaid, the head housemaid, or the useful man. Right, okay, so I'm going to use the cook because don't see the point. If I'm going to pass anyway, it doesn't matter where everybody is. But I can only use one of these, and obviously one was going to save me £100 because I'm going to buy the English garden. But it's just going to save me £100. It's not that I need to make it cheaper because I'm getting 300. So why not screen the prestige guest? I think that's probably better, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, and I'm going to buy the English garden, I think. And then next turn, after a pass, okay, my rep's still going to be at 3, but I can use the useful man to run the English garden. And it's a footman and 3 ladies, so I'll be all set for that. And in fact, no, when am I passing? Nah, yeah, Lady Elizabeth's going away, innit? Well, hopefully she'll come back. Fingers crossed. Right. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah? Right, yeah, let's go with that. Right, so I get £300. And reputation, I get 2 from Miss Elizabeth, and I get 1 from the cook. So that's 3. And yeah, the prestige guest, but we're going to screen it, so we're going to draw 2 and keep 1. So let's see what we get. I'll just the camera here a wee bit. Alright, glare everywhere. Oops, sorry. It's me loosening things off a bit too much. Right, so we have no, I can't work out that first name. Baroness Goodlad? Anyway. Well, that's not great. I mean, we're on 3 rep anyway. We're about to get to 4 rep. I was expecting something a bit higher. So screen of a casual guest and £100 for the lady, or prestige guest from the man. So I think the fact we're struggling. Well, we are just about to hire 2 ladies maids, so that's the thing. I still think we're taking the gentleman, aren't we? For the prestige guest, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to keep him and discard the lady. Okay, so that's all our favours, I think. So we got £300. We can't use the useful man. Yeah, so the only thing we can buy is the English garden. And yeah, I'm doubtful to challenge for the likes of this, but yeah, you never know. That West Terrace is in there as well. Yeah, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy this because it's level 4 as well. Reputation. We're at 3. We're almost at 4, but if not, we can always use useful man to boost that. So that's 300. Yeah. Okay, and then because it was a duplicate, there's no rotate there. That's us all done. Clear things up. Yeah, another lot of expended service, but I think we're going to pass this turn anyway, so, or next turn. These go away. I'll keep Elizabeth on the top because she'll probably be going back. And yeah, that's it. So the AI gets to roll and rolls 14. Position 3. That's the West Terrace. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Ideally there I wanted that going away, I think. Well. That's it. Away it goes. Well, North Library, we do need to do something in essentials as well. Right, so £800 slot coming up. We get Rain Stables. Well, it's level 1, so that's shortly going to go in the reserve as well. Well, we do have another 1 dice roll, right enough. Yeah, that's 4, 9, 11. Does it flip into a 2, I think? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's us. We're moving into the next village fair round. Oh, I forgot to put my morning room. Flip my morning room. I think there's only 1 point anyway. Yeah. So we're sitting at 1. That's right. What have we got? We've got 7, 11 in sporting, so we're easily winning that. They're on 0. 6 in prestige. They've got 8. So music room would take us to 9 and beat them there. Estate, we're on 4. They're on 5. Yeah, where is that West Terrace? That would have done that if we'd managed to get that. However, we're passing, but we've got Village Fair. I was going to say I may get the £200, but we don't get the £200 if we're going to hire. So there is that. Anyway, carrying on. We've got 3 in service. They've got 3 in service. So, well, there you go. Maybe we'll want the butler's pantry then. Yeah, that's 400. We're going to get 500. That works. It doesn't give us an activity to do next again turn, but we just got that, and we should be able to use that. And then finally, essentials. Yeah, we're way out of that. They're on 8 and we're on 1. So okay. What are we at? 55 minutes. Can I push 1 more round and get a courtship maybe? Yeah, I think we could. No, hang on though. Yeah, we're going to pass anyway, aren't we? So it's pretty straightforward. Right, so are we going to pass? Yeah, we're going to pass. Okay. Remember, we've got a reminder there as well. So everything gets refreshed. We're going to gather another couple of... This is maybe where I need to stand them up, but it's easier to see on the camera, isn't it? I prefer looking at them that way as well, but there's an R2 going to join the party. So that's us rotated serve. Hang on, get your pass card out, right? Pass and flow chart. There we go. So refresh service, reclaim the deck. Okay, so I'm going to weigh the cards out a bit. I'm going to put Miss Elizabeth back though, because we're just short of. See, that's the thing, if we, because the courtship's next round, we're not getting that activity this round, so she goes back to Alderley Hall. Right, okay. Okay, so there's all guests. This is a family. That's the gentleman we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4 requiring valets. And then, so yeah, we have got one extra gentleman now, and 4 ladies, 3 requiring ladies' maids. This is not so good anyway. Okay, so that was a reclaiming of the deck. Now we observe the round track event, which is the village fair. So this is where we put our... Yeah, this is where we put our useful man to play. I think this is okay. I think this is right, because it does say it's... Well, it says, it talks about it being in step 2, but... And step 2 is after you've rotated your service, so yeah. Well, maybe that might be wrong. Maybe I should have went and looked up things, but so we put him in the private study. So we then gain, because he gives an extra 200, so we gain £500. And we gain 2 reputation, so that does in fact take us to the 4. And then we've got our monument, so the reminder tells us we get another 1 rep for a monument. Then we can collect 200, refresh the builder's market, or hire servants. Yeah, I'm gonna hire. And yeah, we've got a victory. We've got an objective card that wants 3 valets, but that's my battery getting low on my phone. However, no, I'm gonna get 2. I'm not gonna be hiring again, so I'm gonna get 2 ladies' maids. Right. Yeah, tight squeeze into that available service box now. And right, hang on. Sorry, I'm jumping about here a bit. We need to do that and supply the butler for that. To do that, yeah, we've hired. Right now we can shop, and yeah, gonna grab the butler's pantry for 400. Yeah, I think so, because that was getting us 1 in service. Right, so 500 in, 100 back. Butler's pantry. Right, I'm struggling for space now. I'm gonna have to move the cards about a bit. That's fine. Tight squeeze. So butler's pantry gains us on the butler. So he goes in expended service. And yeah, we've nothing to do with the market, because that was from the reserve. We tidy up. Butler goes back to expended. Butler's room comes back. We're now sitting at 4 points in service. So I could probably move things along a little bit that way. Well, I'm going to have to call it a night now anyway, so... Or are we going to see the courtship? Shouldn't we see this courtship before we go? Yeah, I think so. So that was... is that done? Yeah, that was our passing round, okay. However, the AI does need to roll to see what gets removed. 14 as position 3. What we got? North Library. 4 gentlemen and a 4. Yeah, I think we might have tried to, well, I don't know. They're at 9. Well, it's away, Grant. It's away. So, shimmy these down. Well, I suppose it gives the music room a bit cheaper. And then, right, replace the 800. And we get, for a room, I think we've already got one. Yeah, we have. So that goes there. We get something else. No, that one looks good. 1 gallery. Oops, sorry. 1 gallery. 4 turns into 7. What's the reputation? 4 gentry as well. That's pretty good. Wouldn't mind seeing that one coming down a bit. Okay, that was our dice roll. So that's us on the courtship. So I'll finish the courtship here and we'll then leave it till the next day and I'll put this part together, and that's 2 bits I've done. So yeah, and that's us probably halfway through as well. So maybe I'll get away with 4 bits because the first one was a bit of weathering about stuff. Okay, courtship. What do we want? Right, I've got 11. I've got 11 in sporting. They've got 0. So we're happy to see that. I've got 6 in prestige. They've got 8, so we're losing that. So I'm going from back to front. It's because I'm going from top to bottom on mine. So, hang on. Right, they're winning in essentials. We're winning in service. I've only got 4. So they're winning in estate. And they're winning in prestige. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of hope for better there. So we want service or sporting, don't we? Yeah. Okay. And we've already had service, so the likelihood. Right, here we go. Let's see what we get. Oh, big stretch. Oh, look at that. Now see, there you go. That's what I mean. Again, we got quite lucky there because we were winning 2 out of the 5, so they were probably the odds were better for them there. That's really good because even their total, well, it doesn't matter so much about that one, but that one's 14. So I mean they're sitting at only 19 points now for the last courtship. Although there's more chance now of drawing one of them. However, we win again because they've got, what did I say? They've got 3 in season 2 and we've got 4 in service. So we get a victory point card. Yeah, it's a bit rubbish. 3 or 2 rep. Yeah, I did think I'd been pondering through that last couple of rounds about using that maybe to get a prestige guess, but so we've not got much prestige. So we're only halfway through, I suppose. 327 points of Grant. Okay. So, and right, do we take Elizabeth? Well, that's us now got more. Yeah, I'm taking Elizabeth again. I think I have to. We've got another 2 ladies maids now as well, which makes it more. Yeah. And then finally we've got to discard an objective card. I would say we're not really doing too well in that department, are we? So I want to keep this. Oh, I think I can ditch that now, can't I? Yeah. I'm not going to hire again. I might pass again, but I think, well, I don't know. It's actually more tempting, because when you play with that, the passing and this, the fact that it's so much easier to hide. Because in the original passing, the original game, you don't get that option. You've got to actually use the butler's room as an activity. You don't get to do it within the passing round. So, to be honest, it's maybe better keeping this. And I mean, I've got 4 service tiles. I've got 2 prestige tiles. And what does this give you? Each 2 basic servants, 1 victory point, each 2 basic servants. And that counts butler, housekeeper. Oh no, sorry. Butler, housekeeper, and under butler do not count. Well, butler. What did I say? Butler, housekeeper, and yeah, okay. So these 2. And she doesn't count. So at the moment we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've got 4 points sitting there. And if we are to hire the other 2 valets, I would have 5 points, and then that would be 5 plus that 6. So maybe we should ditch the prestige then, because 36 prestige at the end. I don't. In fact, hold on, it's not 36 prestige at the end. Right, just try to zoom in from there. You can see it. It's 36 prestige in season 3. They jumped from 8 to 36. So that must have been an incredible season for them, that one. So I think I might actually keep that, and we'll get rid of that prestige one then. Yeah, I think so. That makes sense. We might hire again, just for the objective. Okay, I think that's a run. I've left the useful man down there. He done the village fair part, so he's now expended as well. Yeah, that's it. Right, I'm going to wrap it up for now. So what I'll do is I'll finish by moving on now. Right. Yeah, they moved that, didn't they? So it's a national holiday. Ooh. Well, we've got the cabinet. Well, we could have probably used it anyway with the useful man, but we could use it without the useful man. We've not got any gentry though. Yeah. Well, I suppose from the screen of the prestige guest, we only got 2 reputation 3 options, didn't we? So we've not really got lucky with that one either. What I need to do is, it's now begin prestige 1. Rating 1 tiles go in the reserve, so that goes in there. It's just the 1 that comes down. So we've got 1 more to fill up, unless we happen to draw something. Right, smoking room. I can't remember if that's the one. No, the tile. No, it was a drawing room we'd been looking for. But it looks like it was the drawing room and one of the 2 for that match. But we didn't get the drawing room anyway, so. Okay. Right, I'm going to wrap it up, and yeah, I might be back tomorrow. Back to a bit of work soon though, so we shall see. And that's us halfway through now. So yeah, so I've moved that on. So once I come back, I'll then just carry on from there, rotate service, etc. All right, okay. I'll be back when I have the time. Cheers.